Hi, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is that you are watching this. Welcome to another plan with me. This week we are planning the 7th of May through to the 13th of May. Some stuff's booked in for the week, some days I have no idea what's going on. We'll figure it out as we go. Sorry about the shadows and lighting. It's late in the afternoon because I'm on night shifts and this is when I was like awake and available to plan. The blinds are half closed, the sun's out, it's a hot mess. But anyway, at least it gives you some good reflection. We are planning with this brand new release from my store. This is Cosmic. It is a luxe kit. It's only available in the luxe size because this is special because hello foil. Now this kit is, as everything in my store, 100% hand drawn by myself. And I absolutely love it. I love anything space, like, well, galaxy themed, always have, always probably will. And I wanted to see something a little bit different to the same old, so this is what I came up with. So in the kit you get the the full boxes, obviously all featuring hollow foil. And this is kind of like the colorway for the rest of the color blocking, so checklists, headers and little things. This is the deco. Really cool with the kind of galaxy. I feel like an idiot saying real cool because I drew it, so of course I like it. The kind of functional, now this is obviously different from my standard kit. So you have glitter headers and you also have the washi strips that are also the same matching glitter. Sidebar stickers, there's some functional stuff. This is the bottom washi and date covers. Get a load of that. Little foil detailing here on these headers as well. It's not perfectly lined up, but I kind of love it. I kind of like the offset, and that's just the nature of foiling. And the back page, get a load of that. Now obviously my luxe kits are really full and some people get 2 weeks out of one, which is why I've done 2 weekend banners on this. Full, like, 2 blocks of holographic headers in the foil, some hand-drawn art. This sticker is really cool. It's kind of cut in, I'll show you how it works, but it's cut inside the lines to pull out and make like an overlay sticker, icons and flags. So let's get going. I'll start with the sidebar as I always do. Actually, yeah, no, I'll go with, no, I don't want to. Wow, really decisive. I'm going to do the date strip first, so I can kind of line things up from it. And I wanted, yeah, I love the foil in this. There's a lot of writing up the top here. Yes, it'll just cover it, that's good. I want to leave it a little bit off there. I don't know whether to describe my type of planning as white space or no white space, because honestly it's somewhere in the middle. Like sometimes I'll do a straight up no white space spread like I did last week. And sometimes I leave plenty of it. Now I'm going to go ahead with these flags, which are the same size, and cover this before I lay that strip down. It's kind of wonky, but it's a pale colour so you can't really tell. Foil stickers are a little bit less forgiving when you're pulling them up as well, so I don't want to mess with it too much. Or it can kind of like crack, not badly, but see? Perfect. And I'll do the same here with the other flag. Sorry, I'm probably, yeah, there we go, I'm like out of view. There we go. And for the numbers, now in the kit I just have the regular black and white numbers. I didn't want to do them foiled, I just didn't. But what I think I'm going to do is pull in some foil date dots from Arctic Paper Studio. These are silver, not hollow, but close enough. So the 7th. Pretty, I love that effect. Now I'll go ahead to my sidebar, and it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this girl, full box and give me space. I love this one. I made sure I gave her a waist so that you could tell it was a sassy girl. I mean, not that I'm any kind of gender snob. You can go to space, I don't care how you identify. But I just wanted her to have a waist, so there we go. Give me space. In terms of the headers, I think I'll put in one of these hollow ones right under that, because this is going to be a sparkly spread. And trackers. And what about labels? I think I'll go with I think I'll go important. Ooh, picking up two at once. There's a bit of stuff on this week. We have a public holiday and we have Mother's Day, which is always important. I haven't decided yet what to do with my mum. Mama Blackbird, if you have met me or been at the last, can't get this straight, Brisbane planter markets, you will have met my mum. Before I kind of expanded and had more machines running like I do now and everything, it was a bit under the pump for my mum. Learn how to make stickers and help me out. Hasn't done that for a while just because I haven't been, like I've been pretty stocked up, which actually is kind of a pain because I like working with my mum. But yeah, she is my one of my offsiders at markets when we run them, and she's amazing. She sells she could sell anything. She sold jewelry for years. And so she's really good at convincing people that they can buy things that they don't really need. I mean, planter stickers, I would say you don't really need them, but God, you want them, right? And let's be honest, it's cheaper than diamond rings. And any time at the markets that a man was being towed along looking at stickers and getting really bored, I would just remind him that at least she isn't on drugs. Like, crystal meth is much more expensive, so just let her buy the planters. That's really it for this. I just want to add some sparkle. I might put a bit of washi down. Do I want to use this space? I feel like this is wasted if I don't. I'm actually just going to put in one of these and make this somewhere to put a memory. Just something memorable about the week. And under that I'll go a bit of washi. What size? Size looks about right. Not quite, so I'm going to leave a tiny bit of white there. And put down one of these little diamonds. I love this kind of geometric style. This is what I pictured when I was drawing this kit. There we go, sidebar done, and a decent bit of shine there. Okay, now for the rest of the week, I'm going to put in hollow headers all the way along, I think. I'll speed through that now. Right, back. Obviously I have sped through, I've just put hollow headers across the top of the weeks, and I've also put down meal trackers for dinners and hydration trackers. Which I always like to keep track of. While I'm at it with my little things, I may as well kind of put them in. So I know that in terms of TV, I feel like there's something on that day. Isn't there always something on Mondays? Oh, it was Bachelor in Paradise, which has now ended. What did we all think of Bachelor in Paradise, you guys? I am actually sad it's over. I actually struggled to get into it. Some shows like Married at First Sight, because I love me some trash reality TV. Married at First Sight, I was hooked. I had to watch every episode as soon as it was available online. We were talking about it at work, all that kind of thing, and I think we were all, all the girls at work were bitching about the contestants and stuff, getting all in on the scandal, and I think we were kind of hoping for the same interest with Bachelor in Paradise, and it was a bit dull. It was very very PG and a bit boring, but I actually got into it towards the end because I can't believe how much I like the couples. I love watching The Bachelor, The American one more than the Australian one. But I watched Sophie season. I remember thinking Sam was such a tool. And now I love him. Because he has such a awesome fiance. And I always root for reality TV couples. I'm like, come on, make it. Be happy forever. But I don't think they have the same, like, ugh, everything's going on crooked. That's why I've sped through, like, not even sped through, this is why I skipped showing you putting down all my other headers. For some reason, I'm really uncoordinated today. I'm blaming night shift, maybe. My head's just a fog. After all my intentions of having like a healthy well kind of last week, I ended up crook again with some yucky gastro thing I was whinging about on my Insta stories. I've just had like a really bad run. I think that's all I'm gonna really track in terms of a lot of this stuff. I don't want to fill up too much with like odds and ends because I know that I want to fit in as much pretty hollow foil as I can. So I'll just cut those off there. So yeah, what was I ranting about? Oh yeah, Bachelor in Paradise. Yeah, I was a bit let down, but I think all the couples are really cute. Love to see what you guys think about Ellie being the next Bachelorette. I don't know, I know people saying, oh, she's boring. Well, like, maybe. Clearly I don't know the girl, but she just seems to fall hook, line and sinker in love in 5 seconds. And honestly, I think that's going to be a train wreck, which will be really interesting to watch. But she's such a pretty girl. I hope she finds her happily ever after. And I hope that I have fun watching her along with the rest of the country. Okay, almost done with these. I just love colour blocking. It just pleases me. I wouldn't say I'm the most obsessive person. Oh, that's a lie. I'm not like diagnosed OCD. I actually hate it when people go, oh, I'm so OCD, I'm so OCD. Like, OCD is a legit mental illness that you can be diagnosed with. And like, I don't have it, but I was with someone in the past that did, and like, it's actually a very debilitating kind of disease. So I get annoyed when people are going on about, I'm so OCD, because they like things tidy. Like, you're not OCD. You're just not a pig. All right. Full box time. Now I'm going to be really unoriginal and just lay these in a straight line because that's the way they were intended, with the stars falling from the top. There we go. Yeah, it's simple. This is only like this, it's not even straight. This entire kit, there's only really like 4 digital papers drawn for it because I like just having a clean sweep of the same pattern all the way across, especially with something like Galaxy, and there's a lot going on with hollow foil. And I just think simple is working. Oh, so pretty. Let's put the last 4 down. Obviously, you could put these any way you wanted. You could have them going up. For me, with the sizing of the stars, I wanted to make the kind of star confetti look like they were falling down, which makes sense to me because, you know, gravity. I mean, not that there's gravity in space, I suppose. So there's me being ignorant and assuming gravity. In my planet, we have gravity. Oh, so pretty. And as to actual, like, planning, so as to what I have on, Sunday is Mother's Day. I don't have any kind of special sticker in mind to mark it. What I'll do here is put hollow header, and then what am I going to do with the weekend banner? Actually, I'll put hollow headers here and here. I'm running out of them so quickly. I mean, I have unlimited ones, but I just want to use what's in the kit because that's fair. And I'll use some of, neither is Days of Pink, so I'll use these pink glitter headers. And layer that underneath and kind of make a base little background for the weekend banner to pop up. Would I even put blue underneath? Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going glitter and full head of crazy. But I mean, there's no rules to planning really, other than stick them sticky side down. You can do whatever the hell you want with your stickers. Just don't, you know, cover your mouth with them, because then you might not be able to breathe. Well, I'm like going, which weekend banner? They're exactly the same. Now these are very fiddly because they are really thin, so just be careful peeling them up. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Put it down here. Do you know what, if that was red, it would almost look like Wonder Woman, hey? Oh, that's so cute. What was I saying? Mother's Day. So I will put a to-do checklist in, because I'm sure I'm going to have stuff to do. Oh, I'm working this day. Let me go ahead and pull in work labels. I'm going to go with black ones. I'll put them down the bottom. So using up some sheets that I've used parts of. I have heaps of sheets of these on the go. They're so handy. Like the everyday 9 to 5 isn't going to need necessarily work labels, but if you work a casual job, part-time job, or a shift work like me, your shifts are all over the place. Dog hair. My office isn't full of dog hair. What happened earlier when I sped through, as I said, I was being really uncoordinated. That's so off, I'm just going to leave it. Is I managed to drop a sheet of stickers upside down way under my desk, where I obviously haven't vacuumed lately, and found some dog hair. Glamorous life. I only got on my stickers, so it's not the end of the world. I'll come back to that because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. Okay, now Monday is a public holiday. It is Labor Day. I think I'll use a box for that. And I'll just use like a half box. I'll just go glitter or something. I'll go a pink one because yay for public holiday. Might use some washi behind that, like just a little strip, just to cover up the dots. Okay. Am I gonna have a lot on that day? Probably am. I'll just hang that there while I put a to-do in. And all my to-do boxes are pretty much just going to be on the bottom. It's not that original, but this isn't a real staggered all over the place crazy layout spread. It's very conformist, because it's all about that sparkle. That's where I'm getting the kind of interest, I guess. And hey, it's what I like and it's my planner. Do I have a lot on Monday? Not really. Okay, I'm just gonna commit and stick this right in the middle. The only other thing I have marked on this day is that it's a cheat day. The reason I'm marking that, and I normally wouldn't, is because I am living it up and eating healthy. Do I want to use one of these or a hollow one? Use a hollow one, a little star. Actually, one of these fancy ones. So that will mark that it's a public holiday. And at some point in there, I'll put some kind of deco item. Okay, I want one of these. I think they're in self-care. Looking for this fox and cactus girl. There she is. This cutie enjoying a decadent meal. Now when I say cheat day, I'm going to cook steak and I'm going to make a Diane sauce to go with it. Red wine and cream wine. That's my big splurge. I'm trying really hard to knuckle down in terms of diet and fitness and all that kind of stuff. When I say knuckle down, I mean have any fitness or like designated diet. Now there won't be a massive amount on this day because it's a public holiday, and I'm going to try and have a little bit of a break after night shifts as well. Just put that there with this girl to mark treat myself. And Tuesday's kind of back to the grind. I know that I have payday. I know I'm going to work out this day. I also need to order supplies, so definitely going to need a to-do box down here. Straighten off. And one of these headers. That's kind of my... So in terms of when I'm filming this Saturday, so 2 days prior to this. And I'm working night shifts at the moment. Like I work tonight and then I finish at 6:30 in the morning Sunday. So then Sunday, Monday, I'm going to be kind of just trying to get myself back to normal. And then back to my hustle on Tuesday. Lighting is like failing me big time. So we're just going to pretend it's fine and go with it. So yeah, back to the whole cheat thing. So yeah, I'm trying really hard to address my health. I am a big girl and I don't want to be. Not because I like hate myself or anything, don't read into that, but I want to be healthy and I want to have a healthy future. And lately, my fiance and I have been having some chats about like what we want to do, where we see ourselves. When I say where, I don't just mean like, you know, what we want to be doing in a couple of years' time. I mean like physically where. You know, family talk, all that kind of thing. So it's really got me thinking about the future. And the problem about putting things off till one day is that one day never comes if you don't like make it. So I keep saying one day I'm going to lose the weight. One day I'm going to get healthy. And one day, I've been putting it off for a long time. I turned 33 last week. So one day's here. So I just need to get my crap together really and stop putting things off. I think I'm just going to put some... That's where I'll put a box for Mother's Day. I don't need a label to know that this is to do. It's pretty obvious. I will use this pretty pink one. And just put that there. And I think I'll use a... something special. A heart. The fact that it's Mother's Day, so I love my mum. And at some point I want to use this. I think I'm just going to put it here in between the weekend. So now this has to be peeled very carefully because there are a lot of really intricate cuts. And if you can see what I mean, it's all these little facets of the diamond shape I cut out. So that you end up with, ooh, it's stuck to my finger, this shape. Now do I want it just like straight on or an angle? I think I'll go an angle, kind of like this. Yeah, pretty. Talk about weekends. On this little gap on the Saturday, I will just put in one of these boxes. I'll go with this one because it matches the colour scheme. And I'm sure that something will come to light for me to put in that day. Actually, why don't I check my pre-planning on my iPad? Nothing major. Some editing actually, so I'll go ahead with my YouTube stickers. Because I will film and edit. I'll film a plan with me Friday morning and edit it. And probably upload and edit it on Saturday. And then it will be ready to upload on Sunday. So the upload word probably won't fit, so I'll just put this little play button there. You can always tick the middle of it. I'll do the weekend, like I hate working backwards. Tuesday, this day is payday. I need to work out that day, I need to order supplies, post orders, laundry day, big laundry day. I'm going to go ahead and put a box in. I'll go with this kind of dark blue glitter. Right, laundry stickers. We will go with just a few laundry stickers. Oh, I'm going to go with the purple because it matches really cute. Well, it matches kind of the purple in my spread. Oh, there we go. And while I'm at the Fox and Factor stickers, let me put in my payday sticker. Again, I use the same one as always. Do I have a purple one? Limited edition? Yes. Little payday girl. Here. Lighting is getting crazy dark. Let me try and fix that. Excuse the massive change in lighting. I just opened the blind because the sun is disappearing behind the clouds and I need to see what I'm doing. So that is Monday and Tuesday planned. Wednesday, meal prep out. Ooh, Aldi. Now Aldi, I did a haul where I mentioned Aldi the other day. It is a grocery type store. And that day, and they get in like special buy type bargains. I'm gonna use one of these. And they're getting in, they're having some craft stuff, specifically a paper trimmer. Now I'm waiting, the slowest post in the world for the TN that I bought. I'm waiting for that to arrive and I want to make my own printables. I'm trying to be more responsible with money. Like I spend like stupid and I really want to knuckle down. So I'm going to mark this here, the dot, so that'll denote going to Aldi. Yeah, in terms of the craft stuff, they're gonna have like scrapbook papers and stuff and also paper cutters, and I want to make my own printable inserts for this TN when it arrives, so that's how I'll mark that. Also on Wednesday I want to do some meal prep because I'll be going back to work Thursday and I'm working evening shifts. And I am trying to, as I said, stick to a new kind of healthy regime. If I pull out my cooking stickers. Oh, these are all so cute. Do I go with the oh, I might go with one of these little munchkins. Big ass knife. I'll probably be wanting to handle some knives a few days into this diet. It's not like a crazy diet. I'm not like restricting everything. I'm just trying to cut down on things, like cut down on sugar, cut down on carbs. Just common sense, and get more active. And I definitely want to work out. I'm going to go ahead and put workout ones in afterwards because I'm not putting them a few days. My cleaners come this day. It's also the bin night. In terms of cleaning, I'll go with I think I'll use one of the munchkin ones because they're pretty small, this little spray bottle one. Because as like, normally I'm not too worried about covering full boxes. Like of course I love all the full boxes in my kits, but a lot of them, like there's always a couple of full boxes where it's like, oh, well, that's not my favorite one, so I'll just cover it with a to-do thing or a label or whatever. I don't want to cover up this pretty hollow. So I'll go ahead and pull another one of these hollow headers. I'll go ahead and get one for the next day as well. I have one left. I'm hollow rich. Oh, I love this. And the hollow foil just came out really beautifully. So that's to denote my cleaners coming that day. And that's it was bin night. I'll go ahead and use one of these little, I usually use my little green ones, but I want to use these. What else can I use? Build you. I don't think I have any bills. I actually just want a reason to use these. I'm going to go ahead and put another heart on Mother's Day. There. I know I have to do some cleaning as well on, like I clean the day before my cleaners come. Because they're cleaners, not maids. So like picking up the floor, doing all the dishes and stuff like that. you know, they come and wipe down the benches of the kitchen and stuff, but like I'm not crippled, so I can do that myself. This day with the laundry, I'm going to put one of these in as well because hollow. Oh, and payday, obviously bills come out that day, so I'll just sneak one of them in here. I know I'm just hollowing for the point of hollowing. Hollowing is a word now? Okay. And Friday I'm definitely going to be filming. Now I don't know what to use for that. I think I'll use obviously I'll be filming a plan with me, so I'll use the little planner there and film, and hopefully I'll be filming more than just that. I should have some Happy Mail come during the week, so I'm hoping I'll have enough stuff to film that. I think that's it for now. Let me go ahead and put my bottom washi in, which I'm looking forward to because I love this bottom washi. Ugh. So it has a bit of it has the shapes that I've drawn as well as just some kind of confetti circles. Oh. There we go. Oh. I'm loving this so much. Can I just use this kit every week? Foiled kits are a lot of work to make. Like you have to design 2 different pages of stuff, like you have to print the inkjet page and then the laser page, and then you have to tone it, and then you have to cut it. Like there's a lot of different places where things can go wrong, but when it's done well, oh man, is that picking up as well as I think it should? Oh, I'm so in love with this spread. I wonder if I can put some more of these in. So I'll put one of these stars just like in here. Not 100% straight, but it doesn't need to be. I wish I had another place to put a foil header. Oh, I forgot my to-do. Oh, it's going to annoy me that it's not consistent, but I just want to put the hollow one in. There, I'm a rebel. And I want to put in this little diamond just over here. Oh, I've already got a diamond there. A bit up here. That's a good idea, actually. Why don't I put them up here? They're too pretty to waste. I just went ahead and filled that all out and didn't film it. I put a couple of extra little things in. I stuck in this little mailbox from Alley Bell Prints because I'll be dropping orders off that day, probably later in the week, but after that my orders will be clear, so who knows. And I've put in some labels here and covered the icon on them with these little squat girls from Fox and Cactus to denote the days I want to work out. So I'm starting off with 3 days a week, rest days in between to kind of get me started. And that is it. So thank you very much for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you love this kit as much as I enjoyed using it and making it. This one will be to some degree limited edition. Like sometimes it won't be in stock because it is very time consuming to foil and that kind of thing. So if you are interested in this kit, I highly recommend you jump to blackbirdprintco.com and buy it now. Thanks guys, bye.